Hey bud, get up and at 'em. No. Do you want to be a broke personal trainer forever? No. Then get up and attack the day, because if you snooze, you lose. If I could go back in time and tell my 20-year-old self some secrets to success and how to become a millionaire, I'd start with this. You can't build a 7-figure income on a 5-figure lifestyle. And I'd tell myself never to wear my hat like this. When I was 20 years old, I had 3 bad habits. I was a binge drinker, I was lazy, but worst of all, I was someone who was not willing to change. And for a long time, I struggled. I wanted to be a millionaire, I wanted to be successful, I wanted to be married with kids, and for a long time, I didn't achieve any of those because I had too big of an ego, and I couldn't set my ego aside, I didn't ask for help, and I was stuck in struggling, or as I call it, struggling. I was down here in this painful prison, and I wanted to get to the promised land. And you might be like that too. And maybe you don't have the same bad habits that I had, but maybe there are still golden handcuffs on you that are holding you back. So what bridges the gap? Well, it goes back to my 3rd bad habit, which was that I didn't really want to ask for help. And so for the long time, I just kind of do it on my own. Now, you're here and you're watching this video, which means you will ask for help, which means you are ready to go to the next level. And so if I could go back in time and tell myself exactly what to do, and pass those lessons on to you, here's what I would say. First of all, number 1 is that you gotta stop being so selfish, all right? You need to become a leader of other people. If you look around at all the millionaires and the billionaires in this world, they are all great leaders. They are servant leaders. They lift other people up. And so when you're young and you think that being a millionaire means being bossy to people around you, it's actually one of the worst things that you can do, because it alienates and isolates other people from you. It stops people from wanting to help you. And again, you can't do this on your own. So if I would go back and I would say to my younger self, I would say, set the ego aside, stop thinking about yourself, stop being so selfish, and start looking at how you can help more people around you. When I finally was able to flip that switch in my early 30s, all of a sudden life became so much easier. The more that I helped other people, the easier my life became. Think about that. The more that you help other people, the easier your life will be, because they'll want to help you back. They'll want to introduce you to new business opportunities. They'll want to introduce you to new friends who think like you, who lift you up. And so if you can become a better leader, you will make more money, you'll work less, and you'll have the time of your life. The second thing I would tell myself is that you have to get really, really great at a high income skill. Now, those high income skills are tough. Copywriting, speaking, and most importantly, selling. Face to face, nose to nose, toes to toes. For the longest time, I had jobs where I was able to avoid other people. I was terrified of sales. But if I could go back, I really need that time machine. If you got that time machine, please give it to me. But if I could go back, or if I could talk to you, I would force you to consider taking up a job where you did face-to-face sales, or at least phone sales. But you have to talk to people. You have to learn how to react to people's reactions to you. You have to learn how to read body language and their movements and motions and mindset. And the more that you can get comfortable doing that, the better you're going to be. In fact, just the other day I had lunch with a very, very successful Facebook marketer. He's making about $40 million a year. And how did he really get good at making money? He did door-to-door sales. I couldn't imagine a tougher job, but I also couldn't imagine a better job to prepare you for becoming successful in life. You have to go and interrupt people at their home. You have to go and get their attention. You have to get them to switch from disliking you as an uninvited pest to bringing you into their home as a welcome guest. If you can do that, you can do anything. If you're struggling to meet somebody in a life partnership relationship, if you learn door-to-door sales, you're going to be great at opening conversations. If you learn door-to-door sales, you'll never have a confidence problem. That just forces you. Now, it's easier said than done because I know how hard I would have resisted that when I was a young person. But if I just would have opened my mind a little bit and gave that a chance, it would have been a world of personal development. Since then, I've taken courses, hired therapists, had to go through anxiety attacks, but I bet you that if I had learned door to door, nose to nose, toes to toes, face to face sales, I would have gotten like years worth of therapy and personal development while making money. So if you have that opportunity, take it right now. The third thing that I would have told my younger self to do is do more public speaking sooner. Now, to give myself credit, by the time I was 25, I was speaking in front of groups of 200 people. But I could have been doing it in high school. I could have been doing the public speaking in high school. And so whatever chance you have, whether it's in front of your church or in front of your sports team, or even in Toastmasters, which is an organization available in almost every major city, an opportunity for you to learn how to do public speaking, take that chance. Oh my goodness, if you want to learn to do rap battles, do rap battles. Learn to sing in front of people. But when you can stand on stage and speak clearly and share your message and persuade other people to take action and to come over to your side, join the debate club, I don't care. But simply learning how to do public speaking was a game changer in my life. Because for so many years, I mumbled, I spoke with very low energy, I really avoided it. The only time I get loud is when I had a couple of beers. And you know what? That's not a great way to train yourself to be a future leader. And so that's something you can get started on right here, right now. You don't need a job for it. You don't need a business for it. You can just go and start public speaking pretty much anytime, anywhere, and it will change your life, build your confidence, and give you tremendous amounts of opportunity. Now, it's not easy, but it is simple. Just go and ask somebody for help or watch YouTube videos on how to do it, and you will start to make progress. All right, the fourth thing that I would tell my younger self to do, if I could go back in this time machine that you're going to give for me someday, that I would go back and I would say, listen, go and meet more people. Go and meet more people, grow your network, because when you grow your network, everything in life becomes easier. Okay? The more friends you have, the more people you're going to get introduced to. The more business partners you have, the more people that you've met at seminars, the more opportunities they'll bring into your life. And so yeah, back in the day, I was that socially anxious introvert who didn't want to meet strangers. You know, I had enough friends before too many friends became a thing. But I'll tell you what, when I finally opened my heart and opened my mind to meeting other people, hearing their stories and helping them out, everything became easier. I started making money with my new friends. I started getting introduced to new friends by my new friends. And now today, a lot of my friends call me the Godfather because I know so many people and I can make introductions just like that between highly valuable people who can help other people out all around the world. I connect people in countries I've never been to because I've been able to grow my network. And then finally, the fifth thing I'll say is going back to the very first lesson I shared with you. You can't build a 7-figure income on a 5-figure lifestyle. And if I could tell my 20-year-old self to stop doing something, it would just be stop drinking. Stop drinking so much. You don't need to drink that much because it's just holding you back. It's keeping handcuffs on you from your personal growth that is so important for you. And you know what? Eventually it's all going to come tumbling down and you're going to have to do that hard personal growth later. So why not do it now? So quit drinking, learn how to socialize without boozing it up, and then that way you'll improve your ability to communicate, you'll speak better, you'll be able to network better, you'll be able to become a great leader and lift other people up when you get rid of the 5-figure habits that are holding you back from success. So if you do all of those things, you will finally have the life of your dreams. You'll be able to achieve so much more, and you'll have so much less holding you back. So throw off the shackles, my friend, and go forward and live your best life with those habits that I wish I knew when I was your age.